this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And it is time to open up the Up Crate box, a mystery art supply box from Germany. And let's get started. I've already pulled the strip and opened up the box, but I haven't done anything. So let's... Oh, I always forget about this. I always forget about this little sticker here that it's like vinyl, so you have to cut it. So we are going to open up like this and put it over to the side. And okay. All right. So, well, let's get all the stuff from the bottom, all the papery type stuff. Get that. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's the tissue paper. Okay. Feels like we got a bit here. Oh, okay. We've got a... This is different than last month. It's just a lot thicker. So this is our battle... It says bottle post instead of battle post. I don't know what that means. So this is, it says that this is the February crate. Could have sworn I got the February crate already. Or maybe I'm thinking I'm a month behind. Anyways, I guess this is the February crate. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the one I was expecting. Oh, duh. Okay, so we're not going to look in there because that tells us all about what we got. So we have some probably 5x7 pieces of some kind of watercolor. That doesn't look like watercolor, so maybe it's just mixed media paint. This looks like it's going to be acrylic paint again, which is what we had last month. So, oh, this is just some information that they sent us an email about. So here's our stickers, and oh wow, they're wonderful. And then, oh, don't look at that. That's got something to do with what we got. And oh, here's our art print. That is fantastic. And this is by Nimi Kanani. Nimi Kanani. And she is the featured artist of the month. So that's all cool. But we will get that stuff all out of the way. And let's start in. So, first thing is, oh, we got a nice set of 3 paintbrushes, but they don't have, oh yes they do. Okay, just a minute. Okay, these just have Chinese information on them. They're hollow. They're hollow brushes. This is plastic and it's hollow, so I don't know if these, well, I suppose they're going to be good. They wouldn't send them to us if they weren't, I'm sure. But yeah, those are strange, so they don't say what number they are. So they have different Chinese characters on them. Maybe they will tell us in the battle post what they are. Okay, so obviously we're getting paint. Okay, I think everything's coming out of our tissue paper. Oh, there's something stuck in it. And here. Is that something? Okay. Oh, okay. So that's a sea sponge. That's cool. It says there is magic inside. I wonder if that'll come off. I can cut that off. There we go. Okay, so yes, it is paints. Oh, it's acrylic gouache. Okay, so basically it's acrylic paint, but this is going to work like gouache, so that's kind of cool. So acrylic polymer emulsion colors for art and design. Opaque, matte, and water resistant. And this is by Turner. So we have Opera Red, That's much bigger. This one's the same size. We have Permanent Lemon. Okay, here's something that's different. Oh, okay, it's the white, so it's big, so white. Red, yellow, and white. Is there any more? Yeah, here's another one. This is Jet Black. Oh, well, that's kind of boring, getting white and black all the time. I would prefer 4 colors. Well, 3 colors in white, or 4 colors. And sky blue. So basically we're getting the primary colors. Okay, so now there's a bunch of things in here. So we have a Pilot Gtx C4 Gel Pen, like writing pen. It is black. And it doesn't say what nib it's got. Okay. Then we've got, an eyedropper. Okay, it's got a tiny little, so we can pick up and do that. And we have, permanent scarlet. Okay. So we got 2 types of red. This is actually kind of like a pink. Oh, it's fluorescent. Opera red. Fluorescent, it says. What is up with sending us fluorescents? We've had fluorescent orange in December. Fluorescent yellow in January. We had the fluorescent orange paint pen. In January we had the fluorescent yellow acrylic paint, and this month we have fluorescent red and acrylic gouache. Now I think that's it. No, one more thing. And this is a Pentel orange. Was that a... Okay, please do not advance the lead beyond the pipe. Okay, but why does it fall out? Is it going to write? No. Okay. I don't know. I'll have to read about this. Feels like it's broken. Alright, well, we'll check that out by reading in the battle post. So that's what we've got, acrylic gouache. Well, that's going to be simple to use in a coloring page. So basically the same kind of deal as last month, except acrylic gouache instead of acrylic paint. We've got our brushes. We've got a pen for inking and a pencil for drawing, and 2 tools to use with the paints. So let's take a look at our battle post and just see what's going on with that. If they have anything special to say about this stuff. I do have some acrylic gouache already, and it kind of looks like it might be the kind I have. Okay. Okay, so the paintbrushes are Turner. 3 nylon brushes made especially to be used with Turner Acrylic Gouache. These brushes are easily cleaned with water and dry particularly quickly as their handles are hollow. Okay, then it tells us a bit about gouache that might want to use, and about Turner and all the different colors that this comes in. It would be nice to have gotten some of them instead of just the basic colors. So I guess everybody got the same. And the Pilot is a 0.4 millimeter. History of Pilot. Okay, mechanical pencil. With this mechanical pencil, you don't have to worry about breaking your lead, no matter how fine it is. A small metal tube protects and stabilizes it while drawing. With one click, you can draw longer with a fine tip tin comparison to using a standard pencil. They're available in 4 different sizes. This is a 0.2. It's supposed to have a little bit. That's with a click. Doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Let's tighten this up again. There we go. Okay. It's working the way it should now. So I had to turn this so that it was tight and then click it. Now if I click it again, it comes out. And then click it again. Okay, that doesn't seem right. Oh, okay. I see how this is metal and the pencil's coming out just a little bit. Alright, I'll keep it like that. So the paper is St. Cuthbert's Mill watercolor paper. Oh, all sorts of beautiful art in here by what is her name? Oh, here. Oh, Critzy Pix. Okay, that's somebody different. Where have we got? Here we are. Nimi Kanani. Nimi Kanani. Lots of stuff about her. Really nice. Take some of this artwork out and frame it. It's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to be painting, and I shouldn't have any problems. I'm just going to have a look, and I'll find myself a picture that lends itself to painting, and we'll take a look and see how I can make acrylic gouache work. I've never really worked with gouache. I've swatched it out, but I've never really played with gouache too much, so we'll see what I can do with it. I'll read up on using it. Okay, so I'll be back with my finished picture, so see you soon. So, I'm back, and I colored out of this book, Adorable Mushrooms by Colored Caramel. Let's get the supplies out. And here we go. This is what I painted. So it's just the coloring book page out of here. Okay, let's start with the pencil. I did not use the pencil, and I usually don't because I don't draw, so I don't need a sketching pencil, but it does work. I've got it working, and it's fine, so I'll use it as a pencil. I used the dropper to pick up, whoops, a little bit of water in there, or just a bubble on the end. I used this to pick up, draw up water, and then put it into my paints to, gouache has to be mixed with water, and it's said to do a ratio of 2 gouache to 1 water. So my formula was to put like a pea-sized drop of paint on the page, and then I dropped 4 things of water, and that made the normal color, and occasionally I did 3 to make it a little bit thicker. The sponge I did not use because I didn't have any areas in this picture big enough to use the sponge, so even on the biggest piece right here it would interfere with everything. So that wasn't able to use that. I used 2 of the 3 brushes. Again, for the flat, I didn't have anything big enough where I needed that one. But I used the round ones, the small one for most of the stuff, the big one for the larger pieces down there. And these are really cool. I really enjoyed them. Like when I first opened them, they felt really light and cheap because like they're hollow. But as I used them, I forgot that they were hollow, and I was just really enjoying using them. So yeah, they handle really well. So that leaves us with our colors, and I used every single color. I didn't do any color mixing, like putting the red and the blue together to make green, but I did make shades and tints. Well, mostly tints and just one shade. So I used the bright yellow, permanent lemon, and the white. I mixed those together and it came out with this kind of lime green color, which I enjoy. And then that was the only time that, I added the black to the permanent lemon to make the shade that came out there. So that was the only time I used the black. And then I used the white a lot. I mixed it with no, I didn't mix it with lemon. I used lemon straight for the bright yellow parts. I used red mixed with white for the pink area. Oh no, that's not right. I used it mixed with the white and the permanent scarlet together to make the pink areas, light pink areas down there. And I used it straight for the red areas. I used blue with the white to make all the blue parts on the page. And I used the fluorescent opera red with the white to make this kind of fluorescent pink color up here. And last thing is that I did not use the pen that came with the set. It's already not here because I'm using it. Oh no, it's across the room. It's a really, really good pen that I'm using for writing in my journal. It was way too thin to use for inking on here, so I used my own black permanent marker to do the inking on the page. This happens to be a Crayola Take Note, and I went over all the black lines because gouache is opaque, so it covers up the lines. Not enough so that I couldn't see them, but enough that I most definitely needed to go over the lines. And that's it. That's the page that I did, and I'm quite pleased with it. The picture doesn't look so great until you go over it with the black lines because, well, for me, I went over the lines, so they were covered. In a couple of places, I kind of like just went over the lines just a teensy bit, and when I came through with the black marker, I just kind of made my line kind of follow up and cover up that little bit where I went over the lines. So, all in all, a success. I'll admit I wasn't very excited about this box. I'll have to say that I do not enjoy acrylic gouache because, and it's probably the same with gouache itself, is I don't like it because it doesn't behave the same way as watercolors do. You can't do all the dropping and all of that kind of stuff. And secondly, it's opaque, but it's not thick enough like acrylic paint. So it dries fast like acrylic paint because we have the acrylic gouache, and I liked that, but then it doesn't have the heaviness of acrylic. So for me, I would use acrylic paint if I want bright, bold colors, and I would use watercolor paints if I want to use the watercolor effects and want lighter colors. Gouache just really isn't my zone. So there you have it, this month's box and my finished picture. I hope you enjoyed this month's box, and I'll see you next month with the next box. So bye!